Just a quick announcement, we've launched a new YouTube channel, Fun Facts Zoo, where you can learn amazing animal facts the fun way. Give it a look and show your support. Link in the description. And now, let's get back to the video.
Scott Joplin was an American composer and pianist, best known as the King of Ragtime. Blending classical structure with the rhythms of African American folk music, he revolutionized popular music at the turn of the 20th century with over 40 ragtime compositions, including the groundbreaking Maple Leaf Rag and his iconic piece, The Entertainer. Joplin was born in 1868 in Northeast Texas as the second of 6 children. His father had once been a slave in North Carolina, while his mother was a freeborn African American woman from Kentucky. He grew up in a musical family, as his father played the violin at plantation parties and his mother sang and played the banjo. Surrounded by music, Joplin showed remarkable talent from an early age. By the beginning of the 1880s, after his father left the family, Joplin's mother worked tirelessly as a cleaner, supporting her children and encouraging Scott's musical talent despite their financial struggles. Her efforts paid off when a German-born teacher named Julius Weiss recognized Joplin's potential and gave him free formal training to folk and classical music, including opera, which deeply influenced his work. Weiss also helped the family acquire a used piano. Joplin never forgot his generosity. In his later years, after gaining fame as a composer, he supported Weiss until his death. By his teens, Joplin was performing at various local events, eventually leaving railroad work behind to pursue music full-time. He traveled through the South as a musician and found success in Missouri, where his Maple Leaf Rag, published in 1899, brought him fame and financial stability. He would later compose The Entertainer, another iconic ragtime piece that became a cultural sensation decades after his death. But Joplin's ambitions didn't stop with ragtime. He believed the genre deserved to be taken seriously, not dismissed as barroom music, and he composed each piece with care and sophistication. Determined to elevate black music into the world of high art, he set his sights on opera. His first work, A Guest of Honor, was staged during a touring production, but the effort ended in disaster when the box office earnings were stolen and the score was lost. Determined to keep pushing boundaries, he moved to New York in 1907 and self-published Treemonisha, a bold opera that celebrated education and leadership in the African American community. It was poorly staged, with only Joplin accompanying on piano, and the audience, unprepared for a black opera, walked out. The performance was a crushing disappointment. Joplin, already struggling, fell into financial ruin and suffered a breakdown. By the mid-1910s, his health began to decline. He developed neurosyphilis, a late stage of the disease that gradually affected his mind. Scott Joplin passed away in 1917 in New York City at the age of 48. He was buried in an unmarked grave where he remained forgotten for decades, until the early 1970s, when his music was rediscovered and brought back into the spotlight. A million-selling album by pianist Joshua Rifkin introduced Joplin to a new generation. In 1973, the Oscar-winning film The Sting featured several of his compositions, earning him the widespread recognition he had been denied in life. His second opera, Treemonisha, was fully staged in 1972, and in 1976, Joplin was posthumously awarded a Pulitzer Prize for his contributions to American music. The following year, his once unmarked grave at St. Michael's Cemetery in New York was given a proper headstone, a quiet recognition of his legacy. And finally, the world gave him the title he had always deserved, Scott Joplin, the King of Ragtime.
Enjoying our content? Subscribe now to Few Minutes Knowledge and don't miss the next story.